Yo, what's up people, it's your boy P, also known as CaptainP67 from Twitch. We're back at it with another God's Build video for you today. I actually got requested this from one of the YouTubers. They sent me a message saying would I please cover the switch axe, so you're welcome. We're back here with a crazy, super OP, non-stop DPS, insane build for you today. It's pretty crazy. I was looking over it many times. I looked at different variables, how we could build it, but tried and tested it. I did like several flinches on Safi today on the siege. I broke the back 2 or 3 times. I even ran it solo just to see if the build was viable. I did solo siege. I broke the back, just messing around with one mount. It's absolutely insane build. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have covered all the weapons and we've built a great community now. So I've had a few more people joining the streams, hang out and chill. We're definitely growing the community, so make sure you join in. So I have covered lance. I have covered sword and shield. The first 2 builds I did. I had 2 basically extra perks added on, which I am going to be updating those builds. So I'm probably going to be adding a Master's Touch build to the Lance. The Sword and Shield, I did add Barrier Oath Hidden Art, but I didn't apply it to the build itself. But I do say to read the comments to kind of understand it. We have covered Longsword, we've covered many weapons. We've covered pretty much almost everything now. So I've got Longsword done, Sword and Shield done, Charge Blade done, Heavy Bowgun done. We done dual blades yesterday as well, so we're covering a lot more builds for you. What's up Toxic, what's up Char? We're just doing a God builds video. So I'll go into the build for you real quick. So when you kind of buff it the way I tell you to buff it, you'll get 1124 base attack. You'll get a nice little chunk of purple sharpness with a massive fat super chunk of white sharpness. You've got affinity 50%, so you do guaranteed crits when you get weakness exploit. It's got a blast element of 240. It is a power file type, and it is the blast switch axe, which is the Safi shatter axe. Now if I go over the stats themselves for you, absolutely insane stats. I tweaked this quite a few times, made the most optimal I could, and you can see the stats speak for themselves. So I said before, numbers don't lie. So we've got attack boost level 7, crit eye level 4, but don't worry about that, I'll explain that for you. Normally I do max crits, but it's still 50% because I've added on there 2 affinities. So it's still going to be max crits, 100% crits on weakness exploit, but it is 50% base crit as standard anyway regardless. It's guaranteed to crit if you exploit the monster, otherwise 50% guaranteed crits. Crit boost 3, weakness exploit 3, power prolonger, that has been buffed. I did health boost 2, evade extender 2, heat guard in there, stamina thief, evade window and protective polish. So for the Safi shatter axe, what I've added is attack level 6, so maximum attack. I've added the affinity increase of 5, which is max, so what you can put it up to. If you put something at level 6, you can only do the rest at 5. So I had 2 affinities at max, 2 sharpnesses at max. And that will again give you that blue sharpness, and the affinity will allow you to mod the mods where I've done them to give you this basically super crazy OP build for you on the switch axe. Absolutely insane. I've tested it a lot. I flinched Safi a lot of times today. I ran it earlier again. I streamed for like 4 hours on Twitch, so you can watch that back if you want to see the bones, parts broken, much damage, a lot of the flinches. I beat the monster many times today in a group. I was the damage dealer 90% of the time. Enmity was on me most of the time as well, most of the missions. But we'll get over to the decorations for you and I'll talk it through, you know. So if we go over to the build itself, I'm just going to remove this so we can get to the decorations and you can see what I've added. But I will be covering bow soon, I will be covering the hammer soon, I will be covering gun lance build for you as well. So I'm going to be removing this a quick second, so get rid of this, pow. Get rid of this, pow. Get rid of this, pow. So what you can see from the build itself, what we've got is the Safi shatter axe, which comes with a 4 gem slot. Comes with a power file type, which is absolutely insane. What we've added in there is a jumping expert dual 4, which gives you evade extender critical eye 1. I've added the Safi crested crown beta, which will give you power prolong. Well, it gives you evade window 1, crit boost 1, 4 gem slot, a 1 gem slot, and a 1 gem slot. It's absolutely amazing piece, so make sure you get it when you can. I've added enhancer vitality dual for the power prolonger and a health boost included. I've added attack 1 to obviously boost that attack up. We use a Rex Raw Mail beta, which will give you attack boost 2, weakness exploit 1, a 4 gem slot and a 1 gem slot. I've added a attack dual 1 in there as well. And I've used a Kaiser Van Brace's beta, which gives you weakness exploit 1, heat guard 1 built in as well, and it gives you a 4 gem slot and a 3 gem slot. So again, another amazing piece to use. I've used Drain attack dual 4 in there and sharp dual 2. Now stamina thief does work on blunt attacks and headshot attacks. So if you're carrying the monster and switch acts and do different attacks, you will exhaust it and KO it quicker. And this is definitely a bonus added on top for you. It has been tried and tested. I've exhausted a few monsters. Safi got exhausted a lot. Den broke more parts as well, so definitely buff you up a lot. We added a sharp jewel in there for that protective polish. So you start off with purple sharpness. You want to keep the purple sharpness for as long as you can. So you will guarantee keep the purple sharpness up for a minute with the protective polish on. And again, it's not mantle based. It's put in the actual set itself. So you will see your sharp vent. Anytime you got a whetstone, get that sharp and you're back in the game. Whether you're a veteran or you're a newer player, this will definitely help you a lot in the long run, especially keeping that purple sharpness up. And then I'll show you in the training area, we do have a lot of purple sharpness, and even the purple sharpness goes that massive chunk of white sharpness, you're not going to be losing that. So you're still going to do a lot of damage regardless of the situation. We added the golden OB beta, which gives you weakness exploit 1, 4 gem slot and a 3 gem slot. We've added a jump in attack jewel 4 for that evade extender included, attack boost 1. We've used the enhancer jewel 2 and jewel 2 for that power prolonger to make it to maximum capacity. And then we've used the Safi Crested Boots Beta, which gives you a crit boost 1, a 4 gem slot, a 2 gem slot, and a 1 gem slot. And we've added in there Enhancer Vitality Jewel 1, so we're getting you Power Prolonger maximum. We've added a crit boost 2 in there for you, a crit Expert Jewel 1, that critical eye, and those will give you those maximum stats that I've just shown you right on the screen right now. So if you put it all together, you get all these included. So you're going to have crit boost included, you're going to have weakness exploit included, you're going to weakness exploit again, weakness exploit again, so that covers your weaks and your weakness exploits and your crits, so your crit boost, and everything else in between. So it's definitely amazing to use these pieces for the set. And I'll get over to the training area for you now. Again, ignore what's on the mantle itself, because these are situational. And if I did make a video, I had one weird ass guy the other day. He didn't even watch any of the video. He's like, you don't need these in here, and I clearly explained the video. I don't use anything that's on the mantle based on the video. Change these accordingly. So you might see, if you watch any of my videos back, and there are random jewels in there, because I've already explained on the videos. Every single video I've explained, don't include what's on the mantle. So if something's in there by accident, well, something that's not relevant to that build, I haven't even included in the build anyway. So use a bit of common sense before you're making comments, people. Especially if you're on a video and you just join a video to make a negative statement which makes you look like a fool. I mean, you haven't even looked at the build of what I've explained in the video. I clearly stated I'm not using anything off the mantle. But again, if you want to add anything to the mantle, by all means, it is situational. You got 90 seconds on the impact mantle. You can use a temporal mantle, which has 120 seconds. So if you want to add flawless in there, we got agitator in there. So again, if you want to add anything else on there for that extra bit of damage. So for example, you could do agitator 5, 2 blast jewels on top. And again, you'll see in the little dash marks. So agitator will be 5 with that impact mantle. And then obviously if you can have blast attack in there, that will be with your other mantle as well. But like I said, I never include those on the base stats of any build I do, because they're situational, they're not optimal, and they're only going to last for a short period of time. But they are there, so if you want to mod it up and mod them as accordingly as you want, like I say in every God build video, like I always say, mod it how you want to mod it. If you see something that you don't like one on there, just change the build. Make it how you want to play it. I'm an aggressive player. I want to do the max DPS. I want to do the most damage as much as I can to keep it moving. So change your gems accordingly, suit your own playstyle, as clearly stated in every video. So before making any comments on my videos or anybody else's videos, make sure you watch their videos. People do put a lot of time and effort into their builds. So make sure you watch their videos fully. Listen to exactly what they said first. And if there is something that you feel that they have missed, then just drop them a comment. You know, oh, you may have missed this, and that's it. I've had a few people that have said I may have missed something. We've talked about it. I've gotten to join my stream, so we all chilled out. We enjoyed the streams together. And again, as long as we're making content out there might be some errors here and there, but we just need to talk about it properly in a correct manner and we're good. But if you're saying a negative statement isn't really appreciated from anybody, so keep those negative statements to yourself, especially if they're incorrect as well. You look like more of an idiot, but we'll keep moving forward. And we got a Challenger Charm in there as well, so we matched the Challenger Charm maxed, so that will give us that Agitator 4. So again, crazy build. Attack boost level 7, critical eye level 4, Agitator 4, crit boost 3, weakness exploit 3, power prolonger 3, health boost 2, evade extender 2, heat guard 1, stamina thief 1, evade window 1, and protective polish included. Now I'll go over all the base stats for you, just for the newer players that have just got the game. I have got a couple of people buying the game from watching my stream, so this will probably help them and a few others maybe. And even if you're a veteran, you can always go over the same stuff. You might have missed something. I know I'm always learning all the time, and it's the best way to grow and become a better player, by learning new stuff all the time. And the only way you're going to learn is by making mistakes and obviously understanding the game better as well. So make you a better player, make you understand it, and we'll go through it together. So with this, we've got attack boost level 7, so that's 21 plus attack, affinity 5 plus, so that'll give us the additional 21 on top, plus the 5% extra crit. It's not really required, but we're doing additional crit. But what I'll show you is pretty amazing. Is this will synergize with that agitator, which is more situational because it only activates on the monster roars. But if the monster roars, which majority of them do, the larger ones, when you're doing for like tempered and you know your guiding lands, I'll get into that in a second for you. So critical eye, we've done 20%. Like I said, I don't need it max because I've already got 50% included with that extra affinity from both affinity awakened abilities. Normally I go max on this, but if it's not required, it's not required, and I'll show you what else we're doing as well. So we got Agitator, which I just mentioned, which synergizes with the one I was just talking about a few seconds ago. So this, when it's activated, increases attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. So only when the large monsters become enraged, it activates. When it does activate, we're going to get an additional 16 plus on top of attack, and an additional 7% on top as well. So if you add that with the attack boost on top, plus that, you're going to be doing like 60 plus crits, you know, on base. But again, at 50%, you're perfectly fine, because then this synergizes with this. So your crit boost level 3 increases damage dealt by critical hits to 40%. So when you clutch claw onto a monster, attacks that hit weak spots have 30% increased affinity. So add this affinity to the affinity I've just mentioned with those two of them that synergize together with the monster roars. Add that up with this, and if you clutch claw the monster, it'll do 50%. So you're guaranteed to do crits, 100% crits once you clutch claw the monster. But if you don't, you can still do like RNG, kind of 50% chance to crit them, because you get a lot of base. You get 50% crits, it's obviously 1 in 2 chance that you can crit or not. But again, the higher affinity you got, the better for yourself. But including everything in the build, is maximum DPS, the guaranteed crits on top is an amazing way to do it. Now, you've had your power prolonger. Apparently this got buffed, so allows long swords, dual blades, insect glaives, switch axes, charge blades stay powered up longer. And the level 3 gives you greatly increases the duration weapons are powered up, and definitely makes a big difference. Again, I tried and tested today, it's absolutely amazing, insane, really, really good to use, so definitely add it in your build if you can. But you can copy this, like gem for gem, armor for armor, and you'll get exactly the same build. So by all means, try it, test it out, and have some fun with the build. And enjoy the game, it's the most important thing. Increases health by 30%, so at level 2, you can go with 50 if you feel you're getting carted a lot, but I think with this build, you're definitely viable to last. I probably got carted about 3 times in about 4 hours of streaming. On Guiding Lands and Safi Jiiva. Evade Extender 2, so increase the evade distance, extends evasion distance. So this is definitely I'd say essential. Getting out the way, me out the way, getting to the enemy quicker. Definitely think it's badass to use, and I definitely think you should try it out. It's amazing for the switch axe to use, as you have no defense or guard or anything like that. Heat Guard nullifies heat damage. Stamina Thief increases certain attacks' ability to exhaust monsters. Again, you want if you can get the monster drooling or anything, if you hit with a blunt attack or a main attack to the head, or certain types of the body that's a blunt attack or impact force, you will obviously make it get exhausted. Again, impact files, you can go through exhaust files on the switch axe, so you can switch to exhaust files. However, I'm going for maximum DPS, so I'm going for power file types. So I've kept it a power file. I could have gone for exhaust 4, but I prefer to go for that crazy DPS, plus this on top when we clutch to the head and hit the head with certain blunt attacks as well. So we're going with that. Evade window 1, so extends the invulnerability period when invading. So again, when you're rolling out the way, add that with the other one, it synergizes with that. So it synergizes together with the evade extender on top. So you got very slightly increase in vulnerability window, but very slightly increase. I mean, you still got a little bit of increase in this, so it's better than nothing, so add that. Plus protective polish, so weapon sharpness does not decrease for a set after sharpening. So again, 90 seconds, I believe it's a minute, I think it's a minute roughly, you get sharpness. If it's longer than that, that's cool, but I roughly think it's about a minute protective polish you get, so you won't lose any sharpness. So again, with this purple sharpness, sharpen before you even get into a fight. You'll have that 60 seconds of base, then you have a little bit of chunk of purple sharpness to use. After that purple's gone, you got a massive chunk of white sharpness. If you do, by any chance, get to that blue, I didn't even get to any blue today whatsoever. I was always on white. I was sharpened in between behind rocks and Safi Jiiva. I was always on purple pretty much. I went to white a couple of times, I guess, after that 4 hours, but it works perfect for you. So I'll get over to the training grounds for you, just show you what it's capable of, quick numbers, and I won't go through the whole thing with the switch axe abilities, all of them, as you can test those out yourself and have some fun with it. And we'll get over to the training area, but if you want any of the weapons covered, I will be covering them for you, so just make sure you leave a comment. Whatever you want covered, I'll cover that for you. We still got bow left, but again, just to recap, I've done the lance, I've done sword and shield. I've done so many different ones right now, it's been crazy. I've been doing God build videos every day, sometimes 2 videos a day as well. So there's been quite a lot. I'm just clicking on here just to see what we haven't covered already. So we've done the, check this for you as well. Check over here. Get this in line and we'll go to the training grounds right now. So let's just change this over. So yeah, we've done the lance, sword and shield, we've done the long sword, we've done the great sword, we've done the charge blade, we've done heavy bow gun, insect glaive, and the dual blades. The insect glaive was pretty insane. I got 412 views in like a day or 2 days. Some of my God build videos are gone. The numbers are just phenomenal. They just, I don't know how they just get so many views in so little time. It's absolutely insane. So again, I'll show you the purple sharpness without sharpening. So if you got your base attacks, you know, you do your normal slashes. So get over here. We're just on purple sharpness now. We've just got to 50% of purple sharpness. And you've just got to white sharpness after that. So 153 just on that attack alone. And so say for example, we're on white sharpness now. This will definitely last a while. So say 112, 152, 214, just with normal attacks after a clutch claw. 214 or 78, 105. If you're swinging heavily, 112, 73, 143, 143, 138, 130, 143, 126. You see the numbers yourself. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So again, 60s, 70s, clutch claw on top. 119, 220 straight on top. And it's still on white sharpness. You know, we still got a heck of a long time to go before we even get past white sharpness. So as I did the dual blades the other day, I'm just talking through as I'm trying to lose the sharpness. It even took a couple of minutes, but if you look, the numbers are doing absolutely insane. $126, 234, and we're just on about 50% of white sharpness right now. So again, 112, 103, 138. You can see many attacks. Get a couple of swings in, the overhead attack. 363 on an overhead attack. Again, still on white sharpness. $214. You see a bit of blade extender as well. Still on white sharpness. We should be coming to the end of white sharpness very soon. We're still going. Still going, but as you can see, 100 plus numbers every time. Every time I see it in Safi Jiiva, there's just crazy amount of numbers, and there you go, finally on blue sharpness. So it's probably got to be a good decent amount of hits before we even get to blue sharpness. But again, you will not be going in for that. You'll just get a protective polish on before you even get into the fight. Give you straight back to purple. Get that protective polish on. Again, you can test out all the power files or the combos you want separately if you wish to do so. But I thought I'd just show you the actual damage it does, the numbers, when it's charged up. But as you can see yourself, it's absolutely crazy. And again, you can just go nuts as soon as you got this protective polish on. Doesn't matter how many hits you do, you'll just be getting maximum damage every time. And still purple sharpness, so that'll last a good while. Again, even if you clutch kill the monster, drop balls on the monster's head. The Safi Siege, if the Safi's gone up in the sky to do any sort of damage or try and hit you any sort of attacks, just if you hide him behind a rock, just sharpen. Once you sharpen, you're back in the game. It's pretty simple. 107, 133, 150, 133, 146. Again, we haven't used any buffs whatsoever. And we're back to that purple sharpness again. Again, you'll see, you'll see how many hits it takes to get through it. We'll just let this charge up real quick. Keep some base attacks. But even triangle base attacks, blunt attacks, 161, 225, just with a normal triangle attack, 118. Again, that would be without the clutch claw gone. So it's again it's just absolutely nuts. Just charge this up real quick. There you go, 157 on top. So there you go. That's the Switch Axe God build video for you. So as the person requested, I've done this video kind of specifically for you. I was going to cover it anyway. Again, you can just go over the base build, just get a quick sharpen, and we'll cover the stats real quick. So again, with this build, you get attack boost level 7, crit eye 4, agitator 4, crit boost 3, weakness exploit 3, power prolonger, health boost 1, evade extender, heat guard, stamina thief, evade window, protective polish. You get a base stats of 1124 attack. Sharpness is purple. Sharpness is a little bit of a chunk to use. A massive, 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 super fat, chunky white sharpness. 50% affinity. 240 blast. And it's power file type for you. So that covers that. I'll be covering some more build videos for you very soon. So make sure you support the channel. We just got another sub come through as well to my Twitch channel. So I'll get them in the Discord real quick. So shout out to them. And also, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, even on Christmas, Boxing Day. So if you're going to run any open lobbies, I'm doing open lobbies every day, all day. Did about 4 hours of farming today, so anybody's welcome to join and hang out and chill. So the Twitch channel is CaptainP67. The links for the channel will be in the description below. If you need anything else, let me know. But apart from that, have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.